On to public safety. I just wanted to make council aware, I think you've all seen this, that the police executed a search warrant at 455 North Main Street in Barre, that is also known as the High Rise. And the reason that I'm addressing this now is because sometimes people tend to react unfairly on Facebook and social media. I know that's shocking. Most of you have probably never noticed that before, but they did. As far as one of the perpetrators, his name was Marlon Foster, 21, of Hartford, Connecticut. I'll gladly mention his name. And he pleaded not guilty by video on Monday in Washington County Criminal Court. He was charged with felony counts of fentanyl trafficking, conspiracy to traffic fentanyl, conspiracy to sell cocaine, and cocaine possession. He faces a maximum sentence of 75 years in jail. Thank you to the courts who ordered him held on $100,000 bail, which he promptly posted. So he is free on conditions. The tenant, I won't mention that name, the tenant and holder of the apartment pled not guilty to felony counts of conspiracy to traffic fentanyl, conspiracy to sell cocaine, as well as misdemeanor counts of selling a regulated drug out of a dwelling, cocaine possession, and possession of lysergic acid demelitide, or LSD. He was released on conditions. So I just want to let all of you know, because immediately there were folks jumping on the Barre Housing Authority. So immediately I reached out to Jamie Cioli. I copied the manager and the chief on my email. But what I was offering Jamie is whatever assistance I could to improve tenant safety, whatever I could offer, whatever the city could offer to improve tenant safety. Jamie appreciated my note, and she took the opportunity to update me on a few issues, including the recent eviction of a tenant at Green Acres. That was the result of an event back in October. I think Councilor Deering, you are very familiar with that incident. That person was allegedly harboring and assisting an out-of-state visitor with the distribution of illegal drugs, and they are no longer a tenant of Barre Housing Authority. In terms of this incident that occurred the other day, Barre Housing Authority, they are aware of this incident, and they have already served the individual with initial letters, but there is a process. So, the main reason I wanted to sort of highlight this and point it out is that, Jamie and all of the staff work very hard. There is a process they have to follow. They take the safety and security of their tenants seriously. They react as quickly as they can, but thank God there is a process, because that's, the country we live in. They can expedite it in issues such as this, where someone is charged with selling a regulated drug out of a dwelling. But they're doing the very best they can, and they appreciate our support. So I just want, not necessarily the council, I know all of you know this, but folks who might be listening to understand that there's a process, and they do take the safety and security of their tenants seriously, and they react almost immediately. So with that, council, unless you have any questions, I don't believe we need